Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders, great millstones for the teachings and the scriptures. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Genesis chapter 21. I'm gonna begin now. Verse 1. Subtitled The Birth of Isaac, Hagar, and Ishmael Cast Out. And the Lord, the Most High Yahweh, visited Sarah as he had said, and the Most High did unto Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived, she got pregnant, and bare Abraham a son in his old age. He was 100 years old. At the time set of which the Most High had spoken. No, I think it was the angel of what the angel spoke, but the Most High did it. I'll show you when it says Lord, it says Yahweh in the Hebrew. If I'm go here. Now it says Lord here. It says Lord here, Lord, and it says God here. We're gonna click on it. If I click on this one, it's gonna be the same as this one because it's H368, H368. So I'm gonna just click on this one. Takes a long time though. I don't know what's wrong with. I'm actually also defragmentizing my PC. It takes a little long, but let me just click on this one. Now it says here Lord, H368. It says also here Lord, H368. It says Yah, Ha. Oh, I got it. Or it's already there. Wait, look, I got it. Here. Now it says H368, right? It says Yah, Ha, Wa, Wa, Ha. And if you don't know what that is, I'll click on this one, which I got right here. Make it small. Sorry. Okay. Now check. You have this one. Hey, snap. You have this one, the little one. That's here. That's Yah. Then you have this one, right? That's where is it? Here. That's Ha. Then you have this one, the longer one, which means Wa. And then you have this one again, which means Ha. So it clearly says Yah, Ha, Wa, Ha. And then you take off the last letter A, and then it's Yahweh. But they say Jehovah, and they say the existing one, which is another pronunciation of it. But you can just say He is to be. He is. He it is. Okay? And then we're going to click on the word God. God right here. 4:30. Hope this comes quick. I don't know why it's taking so long. I need to see if my computer is running kind of slow. Oh, it's already there. Anyway, so it's H40. Oh no, I mean 43 and 0. Just 434 and 30. Okay, it says A, La, Ha, Ya, Ma, right? Alahayam. As you can see, it says A is this one. Hey, wait a minute. A, and then the second one is La, and then the third one is Ha, so Allah, and then the fourth one is Yah, and then the fifth one is Ma. Where is it? Where is it? Here, right? It says Allahayam, and it means judges, it means divine one. It's actually angels, which are little gods, and God means power. I'll get to that in the end of this chapter. I'll get to that. So I'm gonna just click this away and click this away. Okay, I'm gonna go back right here. Now I'm gonna go on. Where was I? Let me see. For Sarah, yeah, for Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age at the set time that which Alahayim had spoken unto him, because it was the angel who came unto him in the name of the heavenly Father, the Most High Yahweh. He's the one that actually orchestrates everything. Okay. Verse 3. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaac. And it was a reason, I'll show you that, why he was named Isaac. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac, being 8 days old, which is in the covenant of the Most High, in the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 10. Yep, chapter 17, verse 10, and in verse 12 it says, on the 8th day he needs to be circumcised. So I'm gonna read on. As God had commanded him. You could say the Most High, because it's the Most High that actually commanded him to do so. Okay, but yeah, it was the Alahayim that probably came to him, because the Most High Himself, He won't come down to you. He will send His servants, which will come in the name of the Most High Yahweh, which is basically a representation of Him, which you can say, okay, that's Him then. Not personally, but you know what I mean. If I come in the name of somebody and I bring the bad news, you have a lot of people that are going to be angry at me. But I come in the representation of the real news bringer. I'm just the carrier of it. Going on, verse 5. And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born unto him. And Sarah said, the Most High had made me to laugh. Actually, it was the Alahayim that made her laugh, because when the Alahayim came, when there were 3 men, they came unto Sarah in the book of Genesis chapter 18, and then in verse 12 she laughed, because the Alahayim made her laugh. The angel made her laugh, right? And then the angel said, well, what are you laughing about? And then she said, no, I wasn't laughing. Then the angel said, yeah, you were laughing. You know what? You gonna name him Isaac. Anyway, so and Sarah said, the Most High had made me to laugh. And let me get that. Wait. And then anyway, so that all were hail. Wait a minute. The angel had made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me. And the name Isaac, I'm gonna go why his name was called Isaac. It says here. It says Strong 33:27. It says Yah. Wait a minute. What was it again? Yataza. Ha ko. Yatasa ha kwai. Hakwa. That means Isaac. That means laughter. Actually, they say he laughed, but actually it is, because the Yah is he. He laughs, but you can say laughter. Isaac means laughter. So now you know why his name is Isaac. Okay, so I can click that away. So he was called actually laughter. Okay, verse 7. And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given child suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age. And the child grew and was weaned. And Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking. And he was mocking at Isaac because Isaac was weaned. Right? Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even Isaac. That's because she didn't want him to be in the same place. Anyway, and the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son Ishmael. His son Ishmael. And the Most High said unto Abraham. Actually, it says there Alahayim, but anyway, you know what I mean when I say it. Look, there is a difference. When it says Lord, then it is the Most High Yahweh. When it says God, it's Alahayim. But they interswitch that sometimes. So when you read God, it actually you can go by the thing that it represents the Most High, but it's not always the Most High. If you know what I mean. I just read it to you. Anyway, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, because of Ishmael, and because of thy bondwoman Hagar. In all that Sarah had said unto thee, hearken unto her voice. For in Isaac shall thy seed be called, meaning in Isaac shall the chosen one be. Shall the chosen bloodline, the chosen seed line go. And also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed. So that's why these Arabs, they actually think that they belong in the land of Israel. They think they belong there because they are actually, really they are. They are the sons of Abraham. And Esau, he also thinks he belongs in the land because he's the firstborn of Isaac. So that's why you have the Palestinians and the fake Jews called the Amalekites, these Edomites, these so-called white people. Let me put it in normal term. You have the Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs, and you have the Edomites from the tribe of Amalek, which are the people that call themselves Israelis in the land of Israel right now. Both of them are fighting in that land because they feel that they have the right to be in that land, because Ishmael is the son of Abraham, which they feel that they were supposed to get the birthright of the chosen seed. And then you have Esau, his son, his grandson actually, the Amalekites, which are these so-called white people that call themselves Jews. They feel that they are the ones that actually are entitled of the birthright because they was the firstborn. That's why these two nations are fighting in that land. You don't see the Africans fighting for Israel, or the Japanese, or the Chinese, or the Turks, or the East Indians, or the Aboriginals. They do not fight for that land. Nobody does. Only these two people. It's because they come directly from Abraham and they're close to Abraham. They're close to us. But the real people of the land, they don't give a hoot nanny. They don't even know. They don't even know that they're supposed to be in that land, which are the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Indianos. So anyway, that was a quick history going on. And 14. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and took bread and a bottle of water and gave it unto Hagar, which is the Egyptian woman, putting it on her shoulder and the child, and she went and wait a minute, and sent her and sent her away. So Abraham sent them away, and she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba. Right, now check this out. And the water was spent in the bottle, meaning it's like when you spend money, it's all gone, right? And she cast the child under one of the shrubs, which is the bushes, the bushes. So the bottle was done, was no water more in the bottle, and then she put the child under a tree, under some bushes. And she went and sat her down over against him a good way off, as it were a bow of shot, meaning as far as you can shoot a bow and arrow, and you shoot the arrow, that's how far she went to go sit right across over him, right? Because it's going to explain. For she said, let me not see the death of the child. She was basically going to leave him there because there was no water, and she was like, well, the child is going to die, and I don't want to see him die, so I'm going to go sit way over there. And she sat over against him and lifted up her voice and wept, and she started crying. And Alahayim heard the voice of the lad. Well, actually, it says here the most. It should say the Most High. So see how it's confusing, because well, I'll show you how confusing they can make it come over. But if you know the scriptures, then you just as I said, sometimes they scream right God, but it's actually the Most High Yahweh. It's real confusing, but I actually understand, and I hope you do too. Most High willing, we be of the elect, and the elect is always gonna understand. Okay. And the Most High heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of the Most High called to Hagar out of heaven, right? So the Most High heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of the Most Well, let me read it again. And the Most High heard the voice of the lad, Ishmael, and the angel of the Most High called to Hagar out of heaven and said unto her, What aileth thee, Hagar? What's wrong? What's ailing you? Yeah. Fear not, the Most High had heard the voice of the lad where he is. As I said, sometimes when it says God, if I check this word in the Hebrew, it does say Alahayim. But you gotta understand, the so-called white man, he's a tricky bastard. He's tricky, you know. For the Most High had heard the voice of the lad where he is. Verse 18, Arise, lift up the lad, and hold him in thine hand, for I will make him a great nation. That's what the Most High said unto the woman Hagar, because she was ready to let him die of thirst. And the Most High opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water, and she went and filled the bottle with water and gave the lad drink. So the Most High made her see water, a well, you know. And the Most High was with the lad, and he grew and dwelt in the wilderness and became an archer. So that's somebody who, well, let me double check it. I think it was somebody that shoots arrows. He became an archer. Let me check this one first. I don't know why it's actually taking so long, because it's not supposed to be taking so long. He became great, numerous. Okay, that. And then the other one means the archer. This one is archer, which is H7199. As you can see, I'm not tricking nobody. It's a bowsman, an archer. Yeah, I was right. It says Quashath, Quashatha. Yeah, that's it. Quashath. So I'm gonna go back here. He became a great archer, and he dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took him a wife out of the land of Egypt. So these so-called Arabs, they're actually, you could say, they so-called mixed with Africans. But you are what your father is, so there's no mixed seed. There's only mixed blood. You know, you have your mother's blood, but you have your father's blood too. But your father's gene and also your mother's gene, but you have your father's seed. The woman doesn't carry seed; she gets impregnated. Verse 22. And it came to pass that at that time that Abimelech and Pichla, Pich, Pichol, the chief captain of Salakia. So yeah, that was the story about them. Now here comes another subtitle. It's subtitled from verse 22 on down. It's subtitled Covenant with Abimelech. Okay, now it goes into a whole nother story. So it's done with Abraham and Isaac and Ishmael and stuff like that. Okay, for now. Going on. Verse 22. And it came to pass that at that time that Abimelech and Pichol, the chief captain of his host, spake unto Abraham, saying, The Most High is with thee in all that thou doest. Now therefore, swear unto me here by the Most High that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me, and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned. Now, there's a reason why he said that, and then it's going to explain. And Abraham said, I swear, I will swear. And Abraham reproved Abimelech. Here's why. Because of the well of water which his servants, Abimelech's servants, had violently taken away. That's why. Because Abimelech now is trying to make it good again with Abraham, because Abimelech, his servants, had stolen the well of water violently from Abraham's hand. Verse 26. And Abimelech said, I would not, meaning I don't know, I would not I wot not who had done this thing. Neither didst thou tell me, neither yet heard I of it, but today. So Abimelech didn't know. So that's why he's trying to do the righteous thing and give it back unto Abraham, because he had promised him that. And then the servants was getting kind of jealous and seeing that, hey, what's going on? No, no, man, let's take this well. But Abraham didn't go and report this atrocity, but report this crime, actually. Now, verse 27. And Abraham took sheep and oxen and gave them to Abimelech. And both of them made a covenant, meaning an agreement. And Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. The word ewe lamb means a young female sheep. That's what the word means. A young female sheep. Now, and Abimelech said unto Abraham, what mean these 7 ewe lambs which thou hast set by themselves? And he said, Abraham said, for 7 ewe lambs shalt thou take of my hand, that they may be a witness unto me that I have digged this well. So Abraham put all his work in the well, and then his servants came to steal it because they saw, like, hey, how the hell can this well be filled with water and ours not? You know, they was greedy, actually. They was jealous, greedy, and other things maybe. Verse 31. Wherefore he called that place Beersheba, because there they swear both unto them. Thus, both of them, not both unto them, I mean both of them. Thus they made a covenant at Beersheba. Then Abimelech rose up, and Pichal, the chief captain of his host, and they returned to the land of the Philistines, because that's where Abraham dwelled. Verse 33. And Abraham planted a grove in Beersheba, and called thereon the name of the Lord, the everlasting God. So I'm going to just do a quick recap on it. So it says, Genesis 21 and 33. And Abraham planted a grove in Beersheba, and called thereon the name of the Lord. Now we're going to check what that name was. Because a lot of people be talking about Yahweh and Jehovah and all that nonsense. And then you have other idiots saying Joshua and Yeshaya and Yeshua. You got a guy naming the Most High Yehovah with the letter O. Clearly, the letter O does not exist. This is what I made myself. There is no thing like this on the planet Earth, except if you have made it or copied it off of me, because I did this myself. I went to here. It's taken so long, so I'd rather just speak this story. Now, I made this because I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's already done. I'll leave it. Yeah, so, yeah. I made this myself, all because you don't see these little things, these little dots and stuff like that, because that's not the real Hebrew. These dots, all the way you see these dots all over. I mean, you see these dots. That's not the real Hebrew. this is, without those stupid dots and these stupid things here, this little stupid thing. Anyway, I made this myself, and so yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it says here Yah, then Ha, then Wa here, and then Ha again. So it says Yahweh. But of course they say Yehovah. As you can see clearly, there's only one letter, actually two letters in the whole Hebrew alphabet. You have the letter A, which is this, and you have the letter I, which is this, and then a circle above the head, the I, but it's here, this one. So the letter O does not exist, and the letter E does not exist. So it can never be Jehovah. Anyway, so now you know that the word here is Yahweh. I'm gonna get it again. It's H36:8, and then we go to H40 and 41 and 0. Okay, there's a 410, right? Because it says, and call there on the name of the Lord, Yahweh, the everlasting God. Now we're going to see what the word God means, actually. Now it says H410. You have 410 right here, but they say L. And as I showed you, the letter E, this one, wait, let me try and draw it good. This one does not exist in the Hebrew. It looked like a satanic pitchfork. I'm just kidding. The letter E, this one, doesn't exist in the Hebrews, but it says, as you can see, 410, it says Allah. So you're going to read it here, Ah and La. So it says Allah, right? And if you read it again, it says, and Abraham planted a grove in Beersheba and called there on the name of the Lord Yahweh, on the name of Yahweh, the everlasting God, right? But when it says God, it says the everlasting Allah. So it says this. Allah means power. Because if you go to the Greek, yeah, you can hear all these little words and stuff like that. But it means this, because the word Greek, because the word God is a Greek word, right? And the word God means power in the Greek. So when you think you speak in English and you're talking about God this and God that, you're actually using Greek words. So we know that the word God simply means power or strength. Power is the same as strength. Mighty. Power is the same as being mighty. Well, it falls in the category of power. If you have power, then you're strong. If you have strength, then you have power. If you're strong, then you have power. If you're a mighty, then you have power. Mighty men of rank. If you have power, you have rank. Maybe you're a king, or you're a major, or a captain, or a general. You have power. So it all falls in that category of God, being God. And the so-called white man is now a God. He's a power on the planet Earth. I mean, he could arrest you. If I was to invent something, I was an inventor, just chilling at home, and I invent some sort of flying vehicle, and I wanted to go from one station to another station, but just through the air, he would arrest me. He would tell me like, "No, you can't fly here. Are you nuts? First of all, you need a permit and stuff like that." So he's a power. He's the prince of the power of the air of also, because he's the only one that be doing stuff like that. He's the boss right now. So yeah, I'm going on. Verse 34. And Abraham sojourneyed in the Philistines' land many days. So yeah, with that, well, all praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders at great millstones for the teachings of the scriptures, and Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Shalom.